Hi, Michaela Harris here with Timberlake Marketing. I wanted to make you this video while I have a little bit of free time on my hands because I like showing businesses how to generate more revenue without having to pay for ads or these huge lead gen companies for leads that are sold to multiple people. Now, I apologize for taking a little extra time to do this. I had some things come up, but I do appreciate your patience. I hope that you find this information helpful. To do what I'm suggesting, to bring in your own leads, is going to be by utilizing your website and Google Business Profile to get to that first page of the Google search. And you're going to do this by using content, backlinks, and citations, which I'll explain as I go. And then I'm going to show you the opportunity of what taking these steps could mean for your business. Now, one thing to note, this is one way to bring in customers online. It is not the only way. Typically, it ends up being the best way for service-based companies. So, if I just jump right in, I do notice that here your website is a Google website, one of those that they give you when you create a business profile. These serve as great placeholders. However, they're not going to really allow you to rank, so you want to make sure that you've got a website created with a platform like Snaps or WordPress. Snaps is a little easier for people who aren't used to building websites, but either one will work, and these websites are actually built with search engine optimization in mind, meaning it's going to be a little easier to get them ranking just because they're built optimized. Now, when you build this website, you're going to want to make sure your homepage targets whatever your main area is and that it has about 1,500 to 2,000 words of content. Now, any back pages that you have are going to be targeted towards specific locations and specific services that you offer and should have about 500 to 750 words of content with keywords on that as well. Now, I'll explain a keyword in just a minute, but let's jump over here. This is your Google Business Profile. Now, what you're going to want to do here is you're going to want to make sure that you have more reviews, photos, and citations than your top competitors. And now citations are just listing sites like Yelp or Yellow Pages that list your name, address, and phone number. If I take a look at what that website's doing for you right now, not very much. Now, UR and DR is a trust and power rating influenced by your backlinks. Now, the reason why your DR is a 92 right now is because of that .business.site within your website URL. So that is actually drawing power off of an actual domain, whereas your website is on a subdomain. Now, I get that that can be a little bit confusing, but basically that's not really the power of your website. That's the power of the parent site that is hosting your website. So your website currently probably does not have much power at all, simply because you don't have any backlinks. Backlinks are just links from another website back to yours. Now, you want those to be high quality, powerful links because low quality, irrelevant links are going to hurt you, not help you. But that Google site is not really giving you any keywords for Google to know what you're relevant for. And it's also not generating you any traffic by not being able to rank on that first page. Now, if I take a look here, if I'm searching, say, topsoil, I saw that you hauled topsoil, just as an example. Now, due to the type of services that you offer, you're not going to have as high of a search volume, but they are going to generate a little bit more revenue, and this is going to help you out. So just take it with a grain of salt. Topsoil in Jackson, Mississippi is what we call a buyer intent keyword. It's people that are searching this with the intention of making a purchase of a product or service. So, if I was a potential customer searching topsoil in Jackson, Mississippi, I'm going to see the top 3 businesses and maps in the first page of organic URLs. 9 out of 10 people never make it to the second page, and most won't click more businesses. You want to be as easy as possible for your customers to find you in order to know that you exist and be able to utilize your services. Now, if I take a look at your top competitor, which in this case, let's skip over Angie because it's a back page of a listing site. We want to go for the first company, which would be Callaway's Yard and Garden. If I look at them, let's see. So if you're in Jackson, if I take a look, let me go back to their main website statistics, and I'll show you their keywords in just a moment. Their UR and their DR is extremely low. They don't have very many backlinks. It just tells me it wouldn't be that hard to beat them out, I wouldn't think. And then, of course, their organic keywords are what's important here. So if you take a look, mulch delivering in Jackson, I know you said that you deliver bark and things like that. So mulch delivering in Jackson gets 80 searches a month. Topsoil in Jackson gets 50. Pine straw, if you deliver that, gets 50. Garden soil near me in bulk. Now this is what we call a national keyword, but if you say ranked for garden soil bulk, that near me wouldn't necessarily matter, because if Google sees that word, it's going to generate you as someone close by who offers that. It's 150 searches. If I go continue on down, pine bark nuggets delivery near me, that's another one. So pine bark nuggets delivery, 70 searches. Again, that's a national keyword. However, you would pick up on some of that traffic. No promise as to how much of it though. And keep in mind, these volumes are a little bit lower than reality. Now, if I keep going down, I search for any of those buyer intent ones. So bulk gardening soil, 500 searches. Again, that's a national keyword, but you'd be able to pick up on some of that volume. What you're going to want to do though is basically go through this process for each of the cities in Arkansas that you serve, so that you can maximize on the amount, I'm sorry, not Arkansas, Mississippi, so that you can maximize on the amount of people that are looking for what you offer. So ultimately, I hope you see there is potential for growth for your company here. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to reach out. I would love to talk with you more about all of this, or create a customized plan for your company. And if you wouldn't mind leaving me a little bit of feedback, I would greatly appreciate that. I hope you find this information valuable. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.